Hello there, and welcome to a up-to-date version on how to work your plasma cannon. Oh yeah, you heard me right. Yeah, in my previous channel I showed you on how to work a plasma cannon, but that was the old Volts. Now it's, obviously, as most of you know, Volt has been well, not completely, but it's been updated, so it looks much nicer. But anyway, this is going to be a tutorial on the new armor, as well, due to the fact that the armor now has completely changed in the sense of it's a little bit fiddly. Right. So let's begin, folks. You know, as they always say, as the donkeys always talk. I don't know. I'm tired. Anyway, first of all, once you have made all your power armor, so you got to this stage and you've gone, right, I've got the helmet, chest plate, leggings, boots, and power fist. And you go, right, what do I need to install so therefore I don't burst into flames and all that? You know, it's not one of the good things. You know, you're trying to defend yourself from mobs, then suddenly, poof, turn into a big fireball. Not one of the best ideas, trust me, experience. There was this one time I was mining and I had about like 3 creepers behind me, and there was a zombie coming in front of me, so I got my railgun and shot all of them, and I burst into flames, and it wasn't pleasant. I panicked and fell into lava, and yeah, I lost everything. I was quietly annoyed, but still. Anyway, so once you get to this stage, you've made all the power armor appliances. Then you go, right, what will protect me from turning into a fireball? Well, that's easy. Heatsink. Click on heatsink. I'd recommend putting it on max, to be honest. I think it all depends on what you lot feel, on what you would like to if basically if you put this on max, it makes you a little bit more heavy. But to be honest, I'd rather be heavy than, well, than just turn into a fireball. But I guess I can always put it to like there. Actually, now sod it. We'll put it onto max. And then what you do is you do the same for the whole lot. And in this way, it gives you somewhat protection against turning into a big fireball. So yeah, so once you've done that, click on any type of battery that you want. Solar generator, elite battery, advanced, or basic. Now for this tutorial I'm going to go for elite, so I'm going to put this on, there we go, like that. Then I'll do the same for this, but I actually put this on medium, so not that heavy. There we go. So let's install this. There you go. And then install this. Right, now you got to the stage, weapons time. Everybody loves weapons, if it's in Volts or real life. So, let's get to the weapons, the fun bit. You go, right, I want a railgun because that literally kicks ass, no joking. So yeah, so you click on railgun, and then you install this. These two is what you need to install the railgun. Click install. Then, depending on how much power you want to use, you click on that. So yeah, so I would recommend putting it on roughly about halfway, so therefore you don't burst into flames as much. So yeah, and then for the plasma cannon, install that, and I would put that on medium. Well, that's kind of on half and half, so that'd be alright. Right, so now you're to the stage, you're like, right, I've installed the stuff that I want. How do I use this stuff? Well, you need to charge it. So you get like this is a basic battery box, as you can see, battery box. This is a normal battery box. You can connect it up to solar panels, heat generators, reactors, whatever you like. As long as it produces power, it will charge your armor. But for this tutorial, I'm going to use an infinite battery because I don't think any of you will want to sit around for years to wait for the power to get up to max. So yeah. Anyway, what you do is you put. Did I actually? I think I was an idiot and I didn't put this. No, I didn't. There we go. It's always one thing, don't you find it? You know, it's always one thing that you forget. Anyway, so that's charged up. Then you do the same for the whole lot. There you go. Actually, oh, I don't really want to do that. Oh, never mind. So there we go. So let's charge this up. Right. Once that's fully charged, then you put it on. Right. The quickest way to put the armor on is you hold shift and then click on your power armor, and that is the quickest way of putting it on. Instead of going, like, you know, just like doing it individually. It's, you know, if you're like, I don't know, so many circumstances. If you're in the middle of nowhere, it's pitch black out, and you got mobs, and you don't really want to die and lose your power armor because power armor is a little bit expensive to make. So yeah, so that's the quickest way. Hold down shift and then click on the armor and you go straight into your thing. So as you can see, I have my power armor. Looks quite cool, doesn't it? Anyway, as you can see on the right hand side where it says 15.7 M, that's your power. Then next to it is like an empty tube. Now that is like an indicator on how hot you get. So if it gets right to the top, you'll burst into flames. Not one of the best ideas. So yeah, anyway, now you've got this, you go, right, how do I get how can I switch between the plasma cannon and the railgun? Well, that's simple. Well, it wasn't for me at first, but it is now. But yeah, I'll tell you. Right, what you do is, on the mouse, on top of the mouse, most mouses have this, but on top of the mouse you have like a scroll wheel on top of the mouse, or a ball, or whatever you like to call it. Now on top of the mouse, what you do is on the keyboard, you hold down shift. So as you can see, the shift, you know, the button that you use to like crouch, you hold that down, then at the same time you go on to your mouse, on top of the mouse where the ball is, or the scroll ball thing, you scroll. And then that, as you can see, switches between the railgun and the plasma. And as you can see, I have the plasma. As you can see. So yeah. Also, another tip. The higher the voltage or the amperage, or whatever, I think it's both or one or whatever, but yeah, the higher the voltage or the amperage, or both, it will create damage like this. But if you're doing this, if you're doing like short bursts, it won't create any damage. But if you hold down and create a lot of power, like this, then it will create damage, like this. But the railgun, it's good. It's quite effective. As you can see, cows die instantly. But as you can see on your right hand side, where I was saying where the little like gauge and it tells you on how hot you're getting, it's slowly going up. So the more that you use your railgun, the hotter you become. I think it applies for anything really that you have on your power suit. So obviously I'm walking slow because I've got settings that make me slow, kind of thing. So, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend having it so you walk slow, but I don't know, it all depends. So I would say put this about there, and that way it's reasonable. It's not gonna kill you. So we put this there. Right. So that's given, well, that's lowered our little weight thing a little bit. So yeah, anyway, also there's a little thing in here for, was it running? Oh yeah, parachute. Parachute's another good thing. So if you jump off a cliff, you're not gonna die. It will just like glide you down. It's quite good. So yeah, where's that sprint? Oh, here we go, sprint. I'd recommend installing sprint. Because it's quite cool. I think, there we go. Oh dear, yeah. But yeah, as you can see, the more that you use your power armor, gradually your temperature starts to go up. And when it gets to max, as I will show you in a minute, as you can see, there we go, you catch your light. Now, the trick is, if you're using your power armor, this is a handy little tip, which I haven't seen anyone say yet, but if you're, for instance, near water, like you're near a lake or something, and you're going, crap, I'm on fire, don't panic, just jump into water, then this will gradually bring your temperature down. As you can see it's going from 500 and it's going down to 3. So yeah, it gradually brings your temperature down, so keep that in mind. But when you're using your railgun, it makes your temperature go up dramatically. As you can see, watch this. See, it jumps quite a bit. So, to be honest, I would recommend sticking with the plasma cannon, because it doesn't make your temperature go up that much. But like I was saying, if you're close to overheating, just jump into water and then sit there for about a minute or something, and that'll cool you down. But yeah, but for this tutorial, for switching between the plasma cannon and the railgun, you just hold down shift and use your scroll wheel on top of the mouse, and then it switches between your weapons, the plasma and the railgun. So yeah, so this has been the Theradcam, and I hope this tutorial has helped you out. So yeah, so I'll be doing some more videos in the next couple of days, hopefully, if I can find any free time, that is. So yes, I hope this tutorial has helped you. Please like and subscribe. Tell me if it's helped you or not. It's always useful to let me know on your feedback if it's helped you or not. It always helps to improve on videos in future reference. So yeah, so I'll see you and catch you next time. Bye.